I'm with Eric Corkish outside the Ramsey Courthouse. It's the day after the big meeting, Eric. I know you're speaking. Well, you are Commissioner.
Yeah.
But you didn't go to that meeting with Mr. Malarkey and the Minister and all his things.
We sent a delegation of Ramsey Town Commission officers and the chairman of the commissioners.
But you are speaking today. I mean, you're still very angry of what's happened. But
Very.
You know, what is the latest exactly? Because I mean, we've got commissioners saying on Wednesday they're going to make some statements.
We're having a board meeting on Wednesday, but there was no sale agreed at the meeting yesterday, and in my opinion all the Minister Malarkey has done is to follow his words, and he said he would have a meeting with us, with the commissioners, and then he would decide on the sale of the courthouse. And I think that is basically what he's done. He's now had his meeting and he'll now just sell it to the highest bidder, which is this mysterious third party who contacted him.
Well, you don't actually know what he's going to do. I mean, first of all, you weren't at that meeting. You know, nothing's going to be said until Wednesday. Why are you wanting to speak out about this now, then?
Because I don't believe him, and I don't think he should be a minister anymore, as I don't believe he's telling the truth. This is all a done deal, in my opinion, and he's now just followed it through. He's had his meeting, and he'll now sell to the highest bidder, and I think he's just trying to fool us now and get the commissioners to agree to have another meeting, and that'll be it gone.
Okay, very harsh words. I mean, have you actually met Mr. Malarkey at all in this process?
No, I haven't seen him. Well, I did see him in the street when he refused to talk to me before the public meeting.
What do you mean he refused to talk to you?
I spoke to him outside the Pickwick shop in the street when he was walking up with a policeman and an officer, and I spoke to him and he carried on walking. He knew who I was because I had a poster with Save the Courthouse on, and he knew exactly who I was, and he walked straight past me without any attempt to answer.
I mean, back to this thing, Wednesday is the official day now that there's going to be a meeting, or there's going to be discussions between the commissioners, right, on this.
The commissioners will meet on Wednesday.
And that'll include you, obviously.
Yes, all the commissioners will be there then and to decide what our next move is.
Have you had access to all the information that was said at that meeting already, or is that something you don't know what went on?
Only what was in press reports, really. You know, that it was an amicable meeting, and this is where, you know, he's saying that he's going through the motions, he's going to think about the offer we made, and I just don't believe he is thinking. I think it's already been done. I'd like the other MHKs who are all shown support to saving this courthouse. They've all shown it in private. It's time they did it in public. And to be honest, Mr. Malarkey or Minister Malarkey should be removed from that office, because I believe it's tainted. From the day he said in Tynwald he was approached by a third party, I don't know anybody else who can just walk up to an MHK and say, when he's selling the building, and he was in here within an hour of it being announced in Tynwald.
Okay, that part's true, but you don't know what he's going to do. I mean, this is just you surmising, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And going by what he's done in the past, I think this is what will happen.
You're just ramping it up here a bit. I mean, you're just making... would you like to meet him? Would you want to get discussed? I mean, why weren't you in that little group that went, for instance?
That's not the way the commissioners work. They send the officers there. I mean, obviously you can't have a meeting with 14 people in there, you know, and that's the way it was done. You know.
So, on Wednesday, it's going to be a heated debate in the commissioners, then, is it? Or, I mean, because they seem more consultatory to it.
I don't think it'll be a heated debate. The debate is on whether or not we offer more money or change the offer.
Would you see the offer being changed?
I would hope it wouldn't be. I would hope it didn't need to be, because the Chief Minister and the Finance Minister, they've all said they support this, and the community. You only have to look around here today and see what's happening here. I mean, this is the community in Ramsey. This is what is done in Ramsey. I don't believe Mr. Malarkey knows what a community is if it's hit him in the face. You know, the only time he was interested in community was when he was wanting to get re-elected.
Harsh words, as I say. I mean, no love lost, obviously, from a man you haven't actually been dealing with at all, which is, you know, might puzzle some people.
Well, I offered to meet him and talk to him, and he would not. I have an email that says he will not talk to me because I was an interested party. I offered last night, obviously he emailed it down, so couldn't do an email, did it on Messenger. I asked him to come here for 10:30 this morning. He's not here. So who is it that doesn't want to talk, me or him?